So earlier today, I was reading about go-to-market strategies for B2B software companies, and I learned some really interesting things about the aggressive marketing tactics that Salesforce deployed, no pun intended, back when they first started. And I also learned that they were the first company to do software as a service. And that really, really surprised me for some reason. And I think it's probably because I see Salesforce as this like massive corporation and this huge incumbent, whereas like 20 years ago, they were the startup that was innovating and fighting against the incumbents back then. So yeah, I think it's probably just the size and scale at which they're at now that I was like, you were the first to do that? I don't know, did anyone else know that? Anyway, it all started back in the day, their aggressive marketing tactics, with them taking part in anti-software protests, whereby apparently they had these signs that said pieces of software that they had people throw into bins. I feel like this is a real photo. And apparently this gained some attention, but I don't think anyone really took it seriously and thought, yeah, this company's going to take over the world. Oh, here's an image of their software back in the day. You can see it's got accounts, contacts, opportunities, and those are some of the standard Salesforce objects that still exist today. And honestly, don't look that much better than this. Anyway, back to aggressive marketing tactics. So they also sent out some automated emails called the end of software. And I actually think this is pretty well written and communicates things very well. Obviously a potentially controversial, bold title, and I don't understand no software to buy. Maybe they just mean different way to buy. Okay, and then they promoted an event that they were having, and they put a photo of the Dalai Lama on it and said there is no software on the path to enlightenment. This got them in trouble. I actually think that's quite funny. And I feel like people today would understand the whole enlightenment thing more than 20 years ago. If you know, you know. I think they got a bit more tame after that, but I'd say they're still pretty aggressive with their marketing strategies, just not in the same way. And then they grew exponentially through all of these acquisitions. Full credit for this article that I referenced goes to this Nira blog. Extensive write-up. I'll link it in the comments. Check it out if you're interested.